The Angels 2 games under 500, 3 games out of a playoff spot, 4 games back in the division, trying to sweep the A's for the second time this year.
Angels trying to sweep this series and make it a perfect 7-0 against the A's to start this season. The Angels have not begun a year 7-0 against an individual opponent since 2014 when they won all 7 of their games that year against Minnesota. That was the last division championship year for the Angels. The A's, a good matchup for a pitcher that throws a lot of changeups. Hendricks throws them a lot. The A's hit him well. 754 OPS against changeups. That's second best in the major leagues.
Here's Butler leading off against Kyle Hendricks. Going to see a lot of slow stuff from Hendricks.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
That's back-to-back great changeups.
Batter now is Brent Rooker. Rooker is DHing. And we saw him in the 2-hole last night.
Now the 0-1 pitch to him, and it's a shot back at third and fair down the left field line, rolling into the corner. Rooker's turning at first. He's going to go to second and cruising in there with a double. And the Athletics have their first hit.
So the A's have a runner in scoring position, and Tyler Soderstrom will be the next batter. And that is a walk. So runners at first and second. And Soderstrom really earned that walk right there.
10-pitch at bat for Kyle Hendricks this year. The first 2 innings have been his problem innings. ERA right at 6 in the first 2 innings.
A two-way, and Muncy coming up. 194 on the year. And Muncy, it's a drive that's going to sink into left center for a base hit. Scoring is Rooker. Soderstrom around second. He's going to third on a line drive base hit to left center by Muncy, and the A's take a 1-0 lead.
But the A's do get a run. They had a pair of hits, and they also will leave a pair of runners on base.
And Neto leads off for the Angels against J.P. Sears. It's 1-0 A's.
J.P. Sears back at it again here this Wednesday afternoon in Anaheim, coming off a nice win and a nice play to start from Max Schumann. He gets it over to first, and the birthday boy celebrates with the diving stop and throw.
That ball was sizzled to the left of the A's shortstop Schumann, diving to his left to corral it. One-hop throw dug out at first by Soderstrom, and Neto is retired for the first out.
Mike Trout will be the next batter. Trout has cooled off a little bit. He's just 2 for his last 18 as he gets ready to bat.
Left center, a base hit. Brown trying to cut it off. He does. And that will keep Trout at first. So you don't see Trout zooming around the bases yet as he works his way back from that knee injury, but Trout does get a 2-out base hit here.
Sears with the 0-2 and 2 out. Trout at first and swung on and missed. The ball gets away from MacGyver, throws to first for the out. So a strikeout 2-3, and the Halos are down in the first.
Brent Rooker lead things off. Rooker doubled and scored the game's only run in the first inning. Swung on drive to deep left field. Going back is the left fielder Ward. It's gone. A home run for Brent Rooker, and it's 2-0 Athletics. Rooker's starting to get hot. That's number 14 and RBI number 39.
All changeups, 1 fastball that was mixed in there. That last one was a changeup, and he was ready for it.
Luis Rengifo will be the other. Rengifo, Newman, and Neto, 8-9-1 to face J.P. Sears. And they're 2 away. That swung on and missed down. He goes on a slider. Great pitch from J.P. That's 4 strikeouts for the lefty. And he's now retired 7 straight.
And the first batter will be Luis Arias.
And that's right towards Andy Fletcher. Down there into left field, Luis Arias is going to have extra bases here to open up the 4th inning. Ball kicks around from Taylor Ward, looking to go to 3. Here comes Arias, and he will stand up 90 feet from home.
1 away, and here's Max Schumann. Swung on, a fly ball to shallow center field, coming up for it, Adele. He's going to make the catch. Arias is tagging, and the throw is offline. He scores, and the A's lead 3-0. Here's Butler. Butler has struck out and bounced out. He's 0 for 2.
Got him swinging. Another changeup. 3 in a row, and it was the same result on all 3 of them. The inning is over, but they do get a run.
Sears has been razor sharp with his command. He hasn't walked anybody.
And a swing and miss. J.P. Sears collecting 7 Ks. That matches a season high now.
Outstanding. I mean, outstanding changeup from J.P. Sears. Why? It's the arm action.
The 2-2 with 1 out is swung on and missed. Adele K's. And for Sears, he's on some kind of a roll this afternoon. He swung on a mile-high pop on the infield, and Schumann, the shortstop, in on the dirt right between second and third to make the catch. And for Sears, it's been economical so far, and he's blanked the Angels on 2 hits after 5.
8 ground ball outs today for Kyle Hendricks.
Inside of Rooker, he's handled the A's pretty well today. Lede with a fly ball to right center field, hit pretty well. Adele's back for it all the way at the wall, leaps up, and he makes the catch. Right up against the top of the wall.
Well, he's been working at that a lot, knowing how many steps you got before you get to the wall.
J.P. Sears has authored a gem so far. 2 hits and 2 base runners for the Halos.
And Newman lines a base hit to lead it off. So now it's the 3rd time through. We'll see if the swings start to improve against Sears.
There's a shot off the bat. Neto, it drops into center. That's going to be another hit. So the Angels have something brewing. Back-to-back singles to start off this bottom of the 6th. And the tying run will be coming to the plate in Nolan Shonowell.
How efficient JP's been. You'd love to see him get an opportunity to get through this here. And
fans making a lot of noise here at the Big A, trying to funnel some of that energy into this Angels bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, coming in this game today, Nolan Shonowell hitting .526 against the A's this year.
And the pitch to Shonowell is swung on and missed. Shonowell Ks. 9 strikeouts for J.P. Sears. And here comes Mark Kotsay.
You can tell from Sears' reaction, he was not pleased. He wanted another chance at Trout.
J.P. Sears heads back to the dugout, and the Halos have 2 on with 1 out. So Sears goes 5 1/3.
Trying to come from behind again today. They've had a lot of comeback wins.
Coleman was the opener on Monday night. He worked a scoreless first inning.
Here's Trout. He's the tying run. And it is ball 4. Gabe Morales was about to call strike 3, but he stopped once McIver dropped the ball.
Conte's asking, where did it miss? Just tell me where it missed. Was it high? Was it low? Where did it miss?
And that's what McIver was asking.
That's all over the strike zone.
He was about to ring it up, and then he stopped once the ball popped out of the mid of the catcher. So the bases are loaded now, and it's Taylor Ward at the plate.
And Holman down to the belt. Here it is. Inside hit him. Wow, and now the Angels are on the board. It's 3-1.
The Angels being invited right back into this game. First by the home plate umpire, now by the pitcher Holman making a mistake with 2 strikes, hitting Taylor Ward. J.P. Sears not happy with the home plate umpire.
The A's bullpen has been dreadful this season.
The batter is Soler with runners everywhere and 1 out.
It's bounced up the middle. Schumann not able to get it. It's into center field. Neto scores. Here comes Trout. The game tied.
Runners at the corners. It's a new ball game tied at 3.
J.P. Sears, the starting pitcher. He is being held back in the A's dugout. But Sears, who is in line for the win, is irate with Gabe Morales, the home plate umpire, after missing that 3-2 pitch that was called ball 4 to Trout and really turned the game on its ear.
The right-hander Osvaldo Bido comes out of the bullpen for the A's. It's been 8 days since he pitched.
Tie game. Chance to keep adding on here, take the lead.
Fly ball center field. This will give the Angels the lead as Brown backs up to get under it and make the catch. Taylor Ward comes home. It is 4-3 Halos here in the 6th.
Clutch at bat for Dono, especially with 2 strikes. He had the 2 strikeouts in the game.
Angels have come back from a 3-0 deficit now to take a 4-3 lead. And now Joe straightens one out and hits it out. A 2-run rocket.
Joe Adell on a fastball. He seared that one out. Joe Adell says hello again. 13th home run of the year, and he is smashing the baseball.
Now Ryan Sefferjohn.
Schumann moves up to second on the ground out there.
Here's Rooker, who has doubled, homered, and singled. He's 3 for 3.
it's a triple shy of the cycle here. Brent Rooker sends one to center field. Joe Adell moving back. He's going to leap up, and it's gone. Let's get a 2-run homer and right back in this thing.
Have a day, Brent Rooker. For Rooker, a multi-homer game. It's his 15th home run of the year, which leads the club.
So Connor Brogdon will pitch this 8th inning.
Batter now is Willie McIver.
McIver, it's a fly ball to shallow right. Coming in for it is Jorge Soler. Long run, sliding. He's got it. Wow.
Using that big body to come sliding in. What a catch.
9th inning, and the Angels trying to put the final touches on a sweep of the A's. Don't have their normal closer out there today, but they do have the guy that's been their best reliever over the last few weeks, Reed Detmer's looking for his second save.
And very quickly now, the A's are down to their final out in this ballgame.
Soderstrom coming up.
Backs in there, strike three. Say goodnight to the A's. Reed Detmer's electric in the ninth. His second major league save, and the Angels sweep this series.